Hey guys, it's Eddie here at Veering's RV Center in Grand Rapids, Michigan on a nice Michigan day. I know typically on this YouTube channel we're checking out travel trailers, fifth wheels, teardrops, but what I wanted to do is we're going to have a video of this motorhome today, and what it is a brand new 2023. This is an American Coach Patriot. They're FD2 on a Mercedes 2500 chassis. This is going to be a 3.0 liter turbo diesel chassis, and so this is going to be their shortest model that they make. It's kind of the best option for if you want to go to some tighter parking spaces. You're heading downtown Grand Rapids, you're heading downtown, say Detroit, you're going out of the state, but you're just going to mainly do a bunch of traveling from one place to another, and you're using it mainly as just like a leisure travel vehicle. Just because of the size, it makes it a little bit more accessible for if you want to pull it through into a regular parking spot. This is an awesome option. It's only 19.5 feet. So we'll check it out. We're going to go over the features. We're going to go over a few of the options that it has and just give you a feel for the space and the size. This is going to be one of the most luxury Class B vans that is actually on the market. And from American Coach, they do some awesome stuff with it. So on the outside, this is going to be the Tenorite color. So it's more of like a gray, dark blue. And the nice thing about American Coach is that even these finishes right here on most Class Bs and Class Cs on a Mercedes chassis, those are going to be black. There's a bunch of other stuff that's actually on this, like all the cladding down the side is all going to be black. They actually finish it with their own custom paint to match the actual coach. So it just gives you a little bit more of a luxury feel. This is going to be a rear wheel drive model. So as we head down the side, I'll show you a few features that are on this. So up front, you are going to have a camera and sensors all over this thing, but on the side, you do have a camera right there. And on the opposite end, you'll see a backup camera, and I'll show you where that monitor is. But this basically has like a full 360 monitor screen, so you can check everything out as you're going down the road, the side, the back, and then when you're backing up, you just get a ton of viewage on this coach. Going down the side, you are going to have tinted windows, and then of course this is your main sliding door to actually enter the living space of the coach. You have a Carefree armless awning that will pop out. There is an LED light strip that's in there as well. Head towards the back. There's your vehicle receiver. It does have 7-way wiring, so if you are towing something, this does have the capability to do so. Your double doors in the back, which will open up. Just to show you, we got some power cords and stuff down there, but this bed actually goes down fully to make your bed. And then you'll see it has this soft touch finish on everything, and I'll talk about why that's pretty important actually with this coach. Makes it a nice drive. Over on this side, you do have a 2.5 kilowatt propane generator that's on this coach. So just to make sure that you can keep everything running if you are doing some extended trips. And then you have your 30 amp connection that's right there. Exhaust for your diesel furnace. Now this is going to use a diesel furnace, not a propane furnace, so it's going to draw right off your diesel tank. And then down here is their wet bay, and you'll find it kind of interesting that this is actually their dump, or their stinky slinky, as a lot of people say. That's actually their dump hose, and it is on a power retract reel. You'll be like, why is that so small? So I'll tell you when we get inside. This actually has a pretty cool feature in their bathroom. But let's close this up and let's actually head inside the coach. But we'll do another quick walk around video just so you can see the full finishes on this. Here in stock, we have a couple of them. We have the Tenorite, and then we have a darker or a lighter like cream color. And when we pop inside, the actual color scheme of this coach is going to be their graphite with black Denali. So the graphite being their upholstery, their countertop, it's just going to be those options. And then with their black Denali is the finish on the actual wood that's in this. And with their wood, to give you a little bit more cargo carrying capacity and a little bit more, giving your wood a little bit more strength for temperature fluctuations. Say if it's really cold one night, really hot during the day, they actually do a 19-step hydrographing process on all of their wood. So this is MDF with a full 19-step finish on it, just making it stronger, lighter, and then more resistant to temperature changes. First thing we're going to check out is up here in this front cab area. This is going to be your helm. I mean, this is where you're taking it on the road. You're going to be up here for a majority of the time. So up here, you do have the graphite option, which is going to be the color scheme that's on the upholstery. You'll say, wow, those don't look like typical Mercedes chassis seats up front. They actually do their own custom wrapping. So when they get it from the factory, they're taking off all of the ultra leather that they have on the Mercedes chassis. Oh, hold on. It's listening to me. Turn that off real quick. Actually, on the Mercedes chassis, they'll take all of that off and they're going to rewrap it. And with this option that we got on it is we got the diamond plate pattern. So it has this diamond stitching all throughout, which gives it an awesome look and an awesome feel. And the nice thing about it is that this stitching is going all the way through to your actual like cushion underneath. And so you're not going to have like foam and stuff actually in your seat moving around, because this diamond plate pattern keeps it all into place. So like the foam specifically right here is kept right in that diamond, which is awesome just for longevity. But on these, they are heat and massage. They are, they are heat and massage. I guess I kind of grazed over that. But you do have full massage options on these seats. So if you are getting a little bit tired going down the road, pop on the massage chair and relax a little bit too. I pointed out the cameras that are all around this coach. So right here, you do have a full monitor system, so it will show you everything throughout the coach. Let me actually turn it on so you can see it. But this will be when you're going down the road. It gives you a view of everything. So you have 4 different cameras. One's gonna be in front of you, behind you, and then 2 on either side. So you can basically see everything, basically a 360 view of your entire coach, which is awesome, because especially in their larger models, you're gonna have a little bit larger of a back end swinging around when you're going around corners or backing up. But even up here, this has the black Denali finish, so you can check out all of that stuff. They rewrap all of their accents throughout the coach just to make it a little bit more of a luxury feel. And even above you, they're still wrapping it all with this soft touch that's up above. Now, I mentioned that I was going to tell you why that's important. So it gives it more of a luxury feel, of course, but all of their stuff is wrapped when they're putting this coach together. So if you're connecting a soft touch material to another soft touch material, you're going to get less rattling when you're going down the road. You're bringing a house behind you. So if that stuff is already wrapped, you're going to get less of the rattling in, say, your appliances and in your cabinets, that sort of thing. Since it's all wrapped, it's going to be a really smooth and quiet ride. Heading towards the back, this is only the 19.5 footer, so it is a smaller living space. I mean, it's made for commuting from one place to the other. So right here on my right is going to be your bathroom. It is a 2-piece fiberglass shell. So down the bottom, you'll have your basin, and then you'll have a full fiberglass, basically shower surround, and you do have a sink and toilet in here. Now, your discharge over on the other side for your black tank, it's great because this is actually a macerator toilet. So the reason that discharge is so small is that when you're flushing this toilet, it's going through basically a churner that's going to churn up everything to make it so stuff's not sticking to your black tank. You're not getting wrong readings on your actual sensor, and you're also able to use a smaller tube to actually discharge from the coach. So that macerator toilet is an awesome feature just because you're not going to get a huge buildup in your tank, and it's easy for dumping. And then of course you have your little shower head, which is going to act as your which is going to pull up from the sink, and it's a full wet bath that's right here, which is awesome. Closing that door, on our left is going to be your full control center. So you'll find one right here. You'll find one back towards the bed that will tilt down, and then you'll find one up here as well. So controls all over the place in this thing. So wherever you are, you're going to be able to control everything. You do have, this is going to be your graphite countertop, and then you have your sink that will pull, or your faucet that will pull off as well. And then you do have a solid surface countertop showing you your sink, a single induction cooktop, all solid surface countertops throughout this. And then down below, you're going to have some storage, soft close real wood drawers, and then you can see they are dovetailed just for longevity wise, and then they will soft close on there too. Your refrigerator is going to be a smaller, I believe it's 3.3 cubic foot, and then it is going to be a 12-volt compressor fridge. So you do have 200 watts of solar on the roof just to keep that battery going. They do offer lithium options in a full Gen Delete package with lithium batteries. We did not option that with this. That's called their Freedom package. We optioned it with standard batteries and then 200 watts of solar in a 2.5 propane generator. Heading towards the back, everything has that diamond plate stitching, or that diamond stitching, which is awesome. That bed will collapse down. It is on a power tilt. And then you have tons of windows, a little TV back here, and then you have a little stereo underneath it. A little bit of hanging storage right here. And then you have a ton of storage up above. Like I said, this has a diesel furnace, and then it also, on the roof, it does have a roof-mounted AC. That's going to be a Dometic up top. Oh, and then also, you have a microwave. So, I know I can only go through so much on one of these. There's a lot more involved. I touched on everything I really could to make it not too lengthy of a video. But again, this is a brand new 2023 American Coach Patriot. This is their FD2. It's 9.5 feet on a Mercedes-Benz 2500 chassis. This is the Tenorite actual exterior color. And then on the inside, it is graphite with black Denali. So if you have any questions, you can give me a call. This is Eddie at Vuring's RV Center. My number is 616-965-9625, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.